Hello everyone, welcome to the Skillshare Secret Series. This is lesson number 3. And in this lesson, we are going to go over how to advertise your course using Facebook groups. So with that being said, let me first say this. I apologize in advance for any noise or distractions that you hear in the background. Unfortunately, I am a stay-at-home dad, so that means you're going to probably hear my son making noise. You may hear a bunch of traffic noise. You may hear my couch creak because my couch I'm sitting on tends to kind of make noises if I move the wrong way. But I have to be in the same room as my son because he's still fairly young and I don't want him to be scared when he wakes up. So with that being said, we got that out the way. If you don't like those type of distractions, you probably want to skip this video. So let's now jump into helping you with your Skillshare advertising using Facebook. So the first thing that you want to do is actually go to facebook.com. I'm actually already on Skillshare.com because there's some information that I need to collect from there, but we're going to go to facebook.com first. So let's go ahead and do that. Go to facebook.com. And once you're at facebook.com, you want to click on groups. And then under there, you're going to click in search groups. And inside the search groups option, we're going to type in the word Skillshare because we want to look for things that are related to Skillshare groups. So once you type in Skillshare groups, you'll see that there's a panel here that shows you a few of the groups that are related to the search term Skillshare. But we want to actually click on see all because we want to see all the groups that are related to the term Skillshare. And so then it will present you with a long list of all the groups that are available. If we were to scroll down, we would see that it would keep loading new groups that are available. So there's tons of Skillshare groups. So one of the things that I recommend that you do to evaluate a group is for one to look at how many members are in that group. And that's one of my factors that helps me determine if a group is more important or less important. Okay, now the number of members doesn't determine everything. Another thing that you want to factor in is how active are those members. And that's going to play a role in how you effectively advertise your course. So in this particular case, we can see here for this first group that there's 2.7 thousand members. And we can see that the focus of this group is on promoting free premium classes. And you might be asking yourself, why would I promote a free class? Why would I give it away for free? One of the main benefits of giving your class away for free is that when you first post a new class, you want to get 25 students. And by getting your first 25 students within, let's say, for example, the first week of posting your course on Skillshare, is that getting those first 25 students will help you to trend. And when you trend on Skillshare, it helps your class to get a better ranking. It also helps your class to get better exposure just in general because of how many people are joining your class within a short period of time. So that is why it would be awesome for you to give away your course for free when you first launch that course. Okay. And even after a week or two, it doesn't matter how much time has actually really passed. If you feel that your course can benefit from giving it away for free to get you some exposure, maybe it's your very first course you've ever posted on Skillshare and you just want people to get familiar with your teaching style and kind of find out where you're doing well and where you're not doing well with posting your course. So those are some things that you'll have to determine for yourself if it's worth it for you or if it's not worth it for you to join a group like this where their primary focus is on promoting free courses, and which is going to help you to increase your exposure in the long run. Okay. So if that's not your thing, you don't like really doing that, then you want to look for courses that are focused on premium courses. And you can see that this second listing here seems to appear to be focused on promoting premium courses. And the difference between a free course and a premium course is this. When someone watches your premium course, you actually get paid for that watch time. So when you promote your course there, any watch time that you get will give you some kind of form of payment from Skillshare for that course. Whereas the free course, you don't get actually anything. So, there's benefits to both. The free course is a much easier way to promote it. People are going to obviously gravitate towards free. But the thing with the premium community is you can meet other like-minded individuals who are also premium members, and you kind of have a similar, incentive to promote your course. Promote it, get paid for that watch time, and also get a review in return for that watch time when you promote your course in that community. So that community is more so focused on boosting your number of students and getting your premium watch time as well, in addition to getting new students in your courses. So let's take a look at both of these. Let's first click on Skillshare free premium classes, and you'll see that it says here, share your Skillshare premium and free classes with free links. The most important component in that is free. So you're sharing free links to your course. And if we scroll through here, you'll see that there's different courses that were posted here that are free. Okay, so those are the free courses. You can scroll through here. Maybe there's some courses that you're interested in that you want to see, you want to learn something. Maybe you're not a premium, maybe you're not a teacher, but you're just coming here and you just want to see free courses. This is a great place for you to find free courses available to you and get the information for free. Nothing beats free as long as the content is good. So keep that in mind. If we go back here and we look at the premium community, and let's see what it says about the premium community. It says a community for Skillshare teachers to share their premium courses to boost enrollments and watch time. And the key component there is watch time, and premium is another key component. So in this particular case, instead of taking the free approach, you're finding other teachers who can review your course and watch it and give you feedback on, if that course is amazing or not amazing. Everyone in this community primarily is premium people who have subscriptions with Skillshare and who are also teachers. So having someone here watch your course and review it and give you feedback on it is beneficial because they are actually a part of the Skillshare community and they participate in a financial way. Okay, so this is a great way to not only boost the number of students in your class, but also to get watch time as well. So I would highly recommend a multifaceted strategy. I would do a combination of free and premium. And the reason for that is the thing with the free one, it's so much easier because people love free content. So if you want to quickly get to 25 and you don't want to have the headache of trying to reach out and contact people and tell them about your course and promote it and ask them to watch it and review it and leave feedback, it's much easier to do that with the free courses versus premium. But I'm not saying that you should ignore the premium communities. Okay, so now you have a literal breakdown of the difference between a free premium class versus a actual premium community that's dealing with actual paid watch time from people that can review your course and leave you feedback. So now that we've got that out the way, let's dive a little bit deeper and go into the process of how you can post your own course. Okay, so let's look at free premium classes. And we're going to start off by posting a free premium class. And I want you to understand that there's so many different ways that you could post this information. I'm not going to go through all those different processes. I'm just going to show you one way that I particularly use that I believe is efficient and effective for getting you what you want out of this process. So in order to do that, let's go back to Skillshare.com. We're going to click on Teach, and we're going to click on Classes You're Teaching. Now, in this particular case, I have a new course for Camtasia 2021 for new features to unleash your productivity. I'm going to click on Edit, and then I'm going to click on Promote. And then under this, we have two options. You can either share your link, which sharing your link is actually for premium courses. Like you want to actually have them watch it and you earn money from it. So you only share this link for those who you want to watch your course and you actually earn money from them watching your course. So share it on Facebook or Twitter, wherever. And then you have the free access links. This is the one that we're looking for, where we're going to try to quickly get us to 25 students by using free access to the course. So in this case, you can see that I already created one. It says get it free now. And a total of 2 out of 100 links have been used. So that means out of those 9 students who are enrolled in my course, only 2 of those have used my free links at this point. Now, this is a very new course. It just got posted. So it's totally understandable that only 2 out of those 100 links have been used. So one thing you want to keep in mind is because I've already created this, that's the reason you see that here, this link for this free access. You won't see this if you haven't created it. So you'll need to click on create a new link. And then inside the quantity of free links, you can determine how many links you want to create. So if you want to create 100, you could put 100 in there. You could put 1,000, whatever number that you want to enter in. For the campaign, you could give it a campaign name if there's different campaigns that you want to set up, but that's totally optional. You don't have to do that. And then you can set a date for this campaign to expire. So if you want it to expire in June, you could put in June 19th and it would expire on June 19th. And then after you set all these different variables, you would click on create and it would create a link like the one that you see here. So since I already have a link, I'm just going to highlight this one and right click and copy. And we're going to go back to the Skillshare free premium classes group. And within this group, we're going to click in create a public post. And I'm actually going to walk you guys through my process of how I create a post. So I'm going to go ahead and hit Control V to paste the link. And you'll see that when I paste the link, it's going to eventually load a picture in here. And this is what our post is going to look like. So if you already have an image uploaded for your course, it's going to automatically grab that image and show it here. In this case, you can see that my image is this one here. If you're not familiar with how to add thumbnails, you should watch the other video in this series that talks about dealing with thumbnails, because I go through the process of how to add a thumbnail so that when you post information in these groups, it's going to show that thumbnail. Now, another thing that you want to add is some kind of text to this post. You don't want to just post the link like we have here. You want to actually add a title. So for example, I could write unleash your productivity in Camtasia 2021 and save time and money. So the value that I'm adding to my clients here, or my end users, is I'm helping them to improve their productivity in Camtasia, and I'm helping them to save time and money by doing so. Now, another thing that you could do to improve your conversion rate is you could write something that's actionable. So you could write, for example, enroll today to unleash your productivity in Camtasia 2021 and save time and money. Okay, now that isn't probably the best statement there that I could write. I could probably write it more like this: unleash your productivity in Camtasia 2021 and save time and money by enrolling today. Okay, so I'm telling them to really do two things. I'm telling them, one, to acknowledge the value that this course has to offer, which is improving your productivity by saving you time and money. And I'm telling them also that I want them to enroll in the course today. So those are the two things that I'm trying to get them to focus on, right? And so I could go ahead and post this. And when I click post, you'll see what the next steps are. So you can see in this case, it automatically posted it to the group. Now, normally that would not be this process. Normally, it would say that you have to have your post approved depending on the group that you're posting to. But in this particular case, it automatically approved it. And I think one of the reasons that it automatically approved it is because this is just posting free courses. So as long as you are not posting premium courses, you should be just fine. So in this particular case, it posted it right away. And one of the things that I recommend that you do is look at all the other images in here and compare it to yours. How does your image look compared to everybody else's? And if you look at my image, in my opinion, I think that my image stands out compared to some of the other ones. It looks more uniform, more organized, and it tells you right away what it's going to do. Unleash productivity, and then I have the Camtasia logo indicating that we're dealing with the Camtasia software. So it's super nice, super clean, and straight to the point. And I have something unique written in my post that will grab their attention. Now, one of the things that you could also do in this post is you could put some emoji cons in there. I don't really know the terms for that. Yeah, it's called emojis. I'm not really familiar with all that stuff, but honestly, you could put in some things here. Maybe people will think that's funny. I don't know. You have to be creative and grab people's attention, but use all the resources that you have available to you to make this stand out. Another thing you could do is live video, but since I already posted this, I can't do that. You could go in here, you could add in polls, which I can't do because I already posted this. You could add an additional photo or video to capture people's attention. There's a ton of things that you can do, and you need to evaluate for yourself what's most efficient for you. So I would recommend that you compare your image to other people's images. In this case, I think mine stands out incredibly compared to the other ones here. Another thing that you want to do, in addition to doing that is you want to look through and see who could you link up with. If you want someone else to watch your course, you could go to their video and click on comment, or on their post, I should say, and then you could write in some information. Hey, I would love to watch your course. And then you could write, would you mind watching my free course in exchange? So they could watch your course in exchange for you watching theirs. Okay, you can watch each other's course for free and leave feedback on each other's course. And so that's another effective way to promote your course. So you really want to take a multifaceted approach. You don't want to really just go in here and just simply post links. I'll give you an example of what I mean. So for example, in this case, it just says a free success course, and then they post a link to their course. Now, I don't recommend doing this. You really want to have something up here that delivers some kind of value. Like in my case, I'm telling them that I want them to do something. I want them to enroll today. And I know that's obvious, but the reality is you have to ask people to take a particular action. Okay. And you need to tell them what value they're going to get. Now, you might argue the point that it says it down here as well, how to succeed, valuable tips, hacks, etc., etc. But adding a little bit of extra emphasis is also valuable, not just having this information down here. I think they did an excellent job on their title here, how to succeed, valuable tips and hacks. But I think there should be some emphasis on how to succeed in what? Succeed in athletics, succeed in life, anything. You need to add some additional information to hone in on what is the success that you're helping to develop, because there's so many things that you can be successful in life on. In my case, I tell them exactly what I'm going to help them succeed in. I'm going to help them succeed in improving their productivity in Camtasia 2021. And by improving that productivity, it's going to help them save time and money. And it's going to save them time and money in their personal projects, and it's going to save them time and money for potential client projects. Okay, and I probably could have added that for extra emphasis, but I feel like you have to determine what your own value is in those variables for saving time and money. And it's not as broad, because success is a very broad thing, but saving time and money can be applied to many different mechanisms. So the same approach would apply if you are posting for a premium course in the premium group. So if we were to go back to the previous section here and we clicked on Skillshare Premium Community, you would do the same process. But in this case, when you go to your Skillshare link, you would copy the one from here with the Facebook and Twitter logo and copy that, and you would paste it in here and then add that into this discussion. Okay. So if you posted it there, you would post it the same way. And the only difference is you will be getting premium watch time because it's a link to your paid course. So that is a general summary of what you can do to promote your course and advertise it through Facebook groups. Additionally, you could create your own group, but I'm not going to go through that process for this video because it's already too long. So we're going to just focus on those components. I hope you enjoyed this video. If it was helpful, please make sure that you embed, share, comment, subscribe. I want you guys to help promote this channel if it's helpful and useful to you. And most importantly, what you can do for me if you really want to help support this channel is to check out some of my Skillshare courses. I'll leave a link in the description in the comment section as well, so that you can check out some of my courses on Skillshare. Until then, I hope that I see you guys in the next lesson of Skillshare Secrets.